guys, it's me again, Cooking with Pouncy. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. If you stumble upon it, please stumble back again and hit that like button. And tell me what you think as well. And please do come back. Hit the like button, guys. I'd really appreciate that. And tell me what you think as well. Tonight I'm going to make it's called an egg bowl. I think this recipe is adopted from a keto recipe that I stumbled upon. And doesn't have any eggs in it, but it was called an egg bowl. So this is an adaptation of that recipe. Anyway, here are my ingredients. I've got some shredded carrots here. And I've got some onion. That's about a half of an onion. That happens to be a Vidalia. That's this time of year. And here's a little over almost a half a head of cabbage. It was a pretty small head as well. I've got that sliced up pretty thin. You'll be seeing this go together with that meat that I'm braising off, that I added to taste a little salt and a little pepper. Coarse ground pepper and salt. Could be salt of your choice as well. Sea salt, kosher, you name it, okay? I got a little ginger. I'm going to put a little dusting of this on there. I wanted some fresh ginger, but I didn't have any. So I put a little dusting of ginger on there too. I've got some one scallion here that I sliced up real fine. I'm going to use that for garnish when I finish the dish, along with some sesame seeds I'll sprinkle across the top of it. You'll see that as well. I've got about a little less than a fourth of a cup of soy sauce here. I don't want to move around too much. There, you can see it. I've already poured that, and I've got some sesame oil. I'm going to be sautéing these vegetables, and you'll see that right next to that meat as I push it over once it's browned or braised off. Okay. I think that's all I need to show you right here, and I'm going to move the camera over. And again, all of this is going to come together with that meat. And I'm cooking that meat, and you need to cook it as well. No pinkness in that meat. Let it be done, and you'll see that in just a moment. Okay. I almost forgot, guys. I got some garlic here. I could have used fresh garlic, and I don't like having to throw the rest of it away, and I didn't know what else to do. Here's some minced garlic here. I'm going to use about a half a teaspoon of garlic in this mixture as well. Yeah, I'm braising off my meat here. This is a ground pork. I did add salt and pepper to taste in here. There's some pinkness in here. I don't know whether you can see that or not, but there's a little pinkness in there. I do not want any pinkness in this, okay? You got to get it completely done. Because all we're going to do is do those vegetables. We're going to sort of make them, I think, on the al dente side. And we certainly don't want to get those vegetables soggy, so we'll leave them al dente, okay? All right, and again, I'm getting it cooked done, getting all the pinkness that I might see here. I did, again, I think I told you I put salt and pepper on it. That's pretty good. Sometimes you buy the ground meat and stuff, it's got seasoning in it. This didn't have it. It's just ground pork, and that's okay too. So I'm just kind of breaking it up here. Not too fine. It's still kind of lumpy, and that's good too as well. So I've done this dish before. I did put a little oil in it to start it. Olive oil. I think about a tablespoon of olive oil because it's really lean. Okay. All right. So that's kind of it for that deal. And I'm gonna also use, as I indicated earlier too, I don't want that cooking too fast. It's about done here though, okay? I'm going to use some of that sesame seed oil to saute those vegetables. And I'm going to push this aside like this. I'm going to put my vegetables right here. Now, this is a quick meal, quick and easy meal, guys, okay? And I don't want my heat going too much here. I put it toward high, and I should have done that. Cooking with Pouncy makes mistakes sometimes too, guys, or all the time. All right. So again, this is just about ready, and it's only been cooking probably, 5 minutes, 6, 7 minutes, 8 minutes total, under 10. Okay, because it's ground meat, and it's done. It's going to be cooking some more when I put the vegetables in there, right? So let's just do that right now. Let's just pull this to the side. Let's just do that right now. We're going to pull that all to the side. I want to sprinkle my garlic in there. And just to get that little saute just a little bit. I'm just tossing it around a little bit. I didn't want a whole bunch of garlicky in there, but that's going to be plenty. About a half a teaspoon. And that garlic is starting to brown, and that's all. And I'm going to now toss the meat and make sure it gets a little garlic flavor in it. Not much. Because I'm about ready again to put my sesame seed oil in here to get the vegetables done, and then essentially this thing is going to be ready. That's how quick it is, guys. It's smelling really good too. I can smell that garlic now. Okay. Again, I'm going to push it all to the side. We get room for our vegetables. And we're going to do those right here with about a tablespoon of sesame oil. I think I showed that to you. I think maybe you can see that, but take my word for it. That's what it is, guys. I'll put a tablespoon in there, right there, okay? Now I'm going to start introducing our vegetables. Carrots. Put those right here and get some a little more heat there. I got about a cup and a fourth of carrots right there. And let's do some cabbage right here. Let's turn that up a little bit too. See how thin that is, guys? Let's put the cabbage right there. Kind of rough because I'm just trying to break it apart, as you can see, and that's what I'm doing here, okay? I'll let that start cooking a little bit. And I think I might not need any more oil because this is going to start to sweat, and as you know, there's a lot of water in these carrots and this cabbage. 80% maybe even higher. My meat's not going to burn. I just got it hanging out over here by itself, waiting for this stuff to come together. And you know what's going to happen as this gets done here. I'm going to just start folding it into this meat. And that is going to essentially be it. I'm just trying to look back and make sure I haven't forgotten anything other than my little dusting that I told you about of my ginger. Excuse me. I'm going to put a little of that on this meat. Just a little dusting of it. Just a little bit. There it is. About an eighth of a teaspoon. All right, I'm done with that. Okay. It's smelling really good, guys. Smelling really, really good. Yes, it is. I'm going to start tossing this. I think I need I'm going to start tossing it, but I think I'll use a tongs to do that. Just I think I can do it a little better. I got my onions to go in there. They're sliced up as well, guys. I think you guys remember those onions. I got to put those onions in here too now. Yeah, I think I'm handling it better with the tongs, and you can see what I'm doing here, tossing it. I'm going to throw my onions in there now too. Now, this is about, like I said, about half of a Vidalia onion. Let's put those in there. Got that heart piece. I don't want that in there. This is not an exact science, cooking with Pouncy. I always got to ad-lib what I'm doing this stuff, and that's kind of sort of what I'm doing now here too. But it's starting to smell good. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm going to help this along a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of salt in there. I've already seasoned my meat, but I'm going to put a little bit of salt in here. Keep my heat up a little bit because I'm going to not leave it. I'm going to man it the whole time now until it's finished. So I think I'll put a little salt, like I said, a little salt here. And maybe a little pepper as well. In this sweating down process here. Just put just a little bit on there, okay? That's plenty. Yeah, put a little pepper in there too. That's good. It's starting to look good, guys. I'm telling you. It is smelling really good too. It really, really is. It's starting to sweat down. You see that cabbage looks like it's starting to disappear. I think I got just about enough in there though. And I want this to be on the al dente side. A little crunchiness to it. Kind of glad I stumbled upon this in that book I was looking at here the other day. I'm moving my meat around, just making sure that meat isn't... I've got this pan pretty much off that burner as well. It's not centered, but this is, okay? And of course that's because I don't want that meat to brown. And it's not. But just momentarily, I'm going to start whipping all this together. Okay? That is in real time. What I'm gonna do now as well, as you see me doing this, I'm gonna put my my bowls in the oven and I'm gonna serve it in. Because as you guys know, because you subscribe to my channel, I like to heat my food. That's what's happening right there now, okay? So they can be nice and piping hot. This is just about ready, guys, to start integrating it with my meat here. Start folding it all together. This kind of looks like a Korean fried rice deal that I have a video of. Coming together kind of sort of the same way, guys. As you see me incorporating it with the meat now. Guys, it smells really good. It does. It does. Yep. See, I'm just slowly integrating it into the meat, and the meat into it as well. And this is pretty much real time. It really smells good, guys. I'll tell you, it does. I don't know why they call it an egg bowl though, because there's no eggs in it. That's okay. I don't have to worry about that. This is just going to be really good. Yes, it will. For the most part, this is done. I don't want those vegetables to get soggy or limp. Done. I'm going to turn it down to low now. A little soy sauce in it, and that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to dump that soy sauce that we talked about right over the top of the whole thing to incorporate it. This happens to have salt in it. Certainly use soy sauce unsalted for your taste. I didn't have any, so I used that, okay? This is why I only went with under a fourth of a cup of it. This is done, guys. I'm shutting the burner off. All right, guys, here we go. And again, it looks and smells really, really good, guys. My plates are hot. I just took them out of the oven. We're going to get this plated up. It's looking pretty good. No, it's looking very good. I shouldn't say pretty good. It's looking really good, guys. Yes, it is. Cooking with Pouncy is kind of proud of himself. Venturing out into the keto world, for God's sakes. Yes, looks really good. Really, really good. Oops. Really, really good. Okay, that's it, guys. That is it. Doesn't that look good? I know it does, guys. I got to agree sometime now with cooking with Pouncy. Get that carrot over there that just fell on the counter. But here it is, guys. I think you can, yes, you can see that. And that's a nice presentation. I'm going to sprinkle some of my seeds on here, and a little garnish here with my scallion, as I told you about. Let's just do that now for garnish. For the finish off this presentation here, guys. Just going to do that. Okay, a little over here. It's got to do nothing but add some flavor, guys, I'm telling you. All right. How about a few sesame seeds as well? Look at that. Look at that finesse, guys. Can you believe it? That's it. It's done. It's done, guys. Again, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to Cooking with Pouncy. If you like what you see, please hit that like button and tell me what you think as well. And pass this on as you see fit. We're going to enjoy this for supper tonight, guys. And again, if you saw, it was almost real time with it. So you guys saw how quickly this thing went together, and it's really fast and absolutely going to be delicious, guys. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.